What's good, y'all? Prince Sports coming at you. This is the way. Golden State Warriors. To say that Steph Curry is carrying them would be an understatement because at this point, you got a player that's looking for the drive for five with LeBron James. And at this rate, mm, LeBron has a better chance to get that five than Steph Curry. But nevertheless, they both tied for that mount, okay, of chips, and they both competing for player of the generation. Now, here's the thing: when you get a generational talent like Steph Curry, a guy that changed the game of basketball, made it become a more three-point centric game. All right, he has all the individual accolades that could be on your resume that you need. He broke records, which is kind of not that big of a meaning. All right, it's last place, but nevertheless, it's something you could have on your resume. It's just not the be all say all. That's what I always try to tell people. But he got the main two things that you need, or the main three things, so to speak: stats, accolades, and of course, winning with championships. So here begs the question: are the Golden State Warriors or Steph Curry as well? Is a championship window closed? Okay. Will 2021 be the last time we ever see Steph Curry win the championship? And if that's the case, um, he's missing out on a grand opportunity. Because if his rival, let's say LeBron, just keeps on breaking records or just uh, getting a good stat line, but no wins on it, he'd be the guy that putting up good numbers individually on a title contender, but continually losing. Okay, those numbers don't mean nothing if you can't win. Being on a title contender means nothing if you can't win. So are the Golden State Warriors title contenders or pretenders? At this case, they're more pretenders. You got a team full of role players. Draymond Green is a role player, pretty much always has been, but now more so than ever. Um, Andrew Wiggins is very inconsistent, not really an all-star to begin with anyway. And Klay Thompson is a role player. Chris Paul is a role player. The whole team is role players. They got one superstar. So imagine if that one superstar could win the championship, right? Lead that team to winning the championship. Not only will you have to edge LeBron James a slot down, you have to move Steph Curry in there, right? Steph Curry will have to be ranked or be considered ranked above LeBron James. You know, he's already in the top 10 for some people, okay? Some people don't have him in the top 10. But a fifth championship will not absolutely pit him in the top 10 for sure. It'll erase all the doubts. But it will also pit him above LeBron James in many aspects because he would go down as the guy that could win, while LeBron James was on title contenders for years and can't win. So that means Steph Curry, even when he's not on the title contender, he's on a pretender, he could get the job done and win the championship. That would mean a lot for his career. Okay, because right now they're not title contenders. And if you was one of those people that thinking that the Golden State Warriors would be another team in the Western Conference being a title contender, I guess we was wrong. But his legacy is not on the line. Uh, he won more than he lost in the NBA Finals. Okay, he has that edge over LeBron James, and he's currently tied with that. Now I keep saying his competitor's name because that's really who he's competing against. Now he's also competing against the other players, but not for the generation, okay? Because at this point, every player has stats and individual accolades. Joel Embiid got stats and an MVP. Nikola Jokic got an MVP and stats. Giannis got MVPs and stats. Everybody got numbers. Everybody got stats. Everybody broke records. Everybody got individual accolades. What's the difference now? The difference now is, can you win? Because if you're all even, Steven, I got my team, you got your team, I got my all stars, you got your all star, you got your Robin, I got my Robin. I'm the franchise player, you the franchise player.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Shit just dropped. But that is the difference. Who is going to be the guy that leads his team to victory more times than not? Because this is just basically a championship race. It's all about winning championships as of right now because everybody is literally doing the same thing and putting up the same type of numbers or doing remarkable things, right? So it's not just one player, it's players all across the league. You know, it's a lot of parity. Sports out. Peace.